First of all, I thank Senator Hoeven for leading this discussion, a very important discussion, because American farmers, workers, and businesses stand to benefit greatly from the new United States-Mexico-Canada agreement. This successor agreement to NAFTA will allow for more market access for agriculture, new commitments in critical areas such as customs, digital trade, intellectual property, labor, environment, currency, and the lowering of non-tariff barriers, all translating into higher wages, greater productivity, and more jobs. As a family farmer, I can say without a doubt that trade with Canada and Mexico are critical to the prosperity of my state of Iowa, the Midwest, and for that matter, all of rural America. In 2019, the Business Roundtable study found that the trade with Mexico and Canada supported 12 million U.S. jobs. The same study found that 130,000 Iowa jobs were supported by trade with Canada and Mexico in 2017, and $6.6 billion in Iowa goods and services were exported to Canada and Mexico. According to the National Association of Manufacturers, Canada and Mexico purchased nearly half of Iowa's total global manufacturing exports. President Trump and Ambassador Lighthizer delivered a solid deal to enhance this critical relationship with our good neighbors. Now, Congress must act to implement the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement. As Ambassador Lighthizer said earlier this year, doing so will not only help the economy of the three countries, but it will enhance the credibility of America's global trade agenda. That's more important than ever, as talks between the United States and China are back on track. I'm looking forward to hearing concrete suggestions from House Democrats sometime soon. I'm glad Speaker Pelosi has formed working groups to work with Ambassador Lighthizer to address Democrat concerns, and that these meetings are underway. About a month ago, I met for a half hour with Speaker Pelosi, and I can assure you that she wants to get to yes, but she has a lot of new members, as we know in the House of Representatives, the largest number of new members in that body since 1974, and there's a lot that new members have to learn, and as leader of and Speaker of the House of Representatives, she's got to make sure that those new members are comfortable with it, and I'm sure that she wants to get there. Any additions to the USMCA that might come as a result of these negotiations that can improve the outcome of American workers, I'm happy to consider. It's important to remember that the USMCA is better than NAFTA by nearly every standard, including labor and environment. So I hope discussions between House Democrats and Ambassador Lighthizer is an exercise in getting to the yes that I feel that Speaker Pelosi wants to get to. One particular area where everyone can agree is that enforcement across the board is a key compromise that must be hammered out. Factors outside of farmers' hands, such as an oversupply of grain in the global market, an unusually wet spring across the Midwest, and natural disasters like flooding, have all contributed to increased uncertainty and less profitability for farmers, and leading to anxiety among those same farmers. Passing the USMCA will help alleviate some of that uncertainty and anxiety for the years ahead by providing stable export market for American corn, soybeans, pork and dairy, to name just a few examples of the benefits, not only to farming, but the rest of the agenda for manufacturing and services. I yield.